Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm coming to you with a plan with me summer edition spread for you guys. So we're going to be planning from July 27th to August 2nd. Yes guys, we are pretty much to the finish line of July, and my vacation is coming to an end pretty soon. I still have a month left, but I'm enjoying it so far. I hope you guys had a safe and wonderful work week, whatever you guys were doing this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So this past week I did a birthday spread. I'm doing a Disney princess theme challenge, but last week's spread I did a birthday theme because last week was my birthday's 19th birthday. So her birthday was on the 20th, so we kicked it off starting the past Sunday. So this week was a very busy, hectic week. I don't know if it was a good week to be honest, but a lot of stuff has been happening, but I'm gonna get through it. So last week I had to make two important phone calls Monday and Tuesday. I just put in it's personal, but I put in these two notes here. And I spoke to my grandmother. She lives back in the islands, my mom's mom. So we had a little conversation, and she called my daughters for her birthday. I was supposed to go do a mani-pedi, but that was not in the plan. So we're gonna try again this week. I don't know. Post office drop off, work on some orders. I had a custom order. And Thursday we did a lot of running around Trader Joe's, GNC. There was something else that we were doing that whole Thursday, because Thursday we were just out all day. Friday post office drop off, Saturday film edit upload, and then Sunday I had to take care of a certified letter. So yeah, so that was my week. It was busy. It doesn't look busy, but it was a lot going on within the week. But my daughter had an amazing birthday. She said she loved it. She had to go to work, unfortunately, but she said she had fun at work, so that made me happy. So yeah, so this week I have an appointment. The only thing that I can think of, I have an appointment on Wednesday, so which I have to lock it in. I have to be there by 9:30. I think that's the only thing right now I can think of, but then I'll just document things as I go. So let's get started. All right, so we're back on our Princess Disney theme going on. So this week I'm going to do Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Yes, so she has it has a lot of they have these here, and then she has about a few pages of I want to do this one so bad, Brave. But I want to do Snow White, and so she has about 2 pages or so of this. And then also I pulled out Functionally Chic Yellow Blooms because I want to add a little bit of floral as well to complement the colors in the planner. So let's get started. So what I want to do differently this week, I want to add a I bought out this cardstock. This is from Michael's, and it's from one of those paper pads that I have in my stash. And I wanted to make this sidebar here. I was thinking of something like florally or leafy or something like that because she was like in the forest kind of situation, but I decided to go with this particular one because I really can't find anything that can like greenish or so. I'm like looking around in my stash. But we're gonna try this. So I already marked it, so I just need to cut it, and then we're gonna put it down in our planner. All right, so I cut this piece off, and I know that I'm gonna be covering up July, but I can also fill it in as well. So I think it fit perfect. Yeah, I think I fit perfect. So yeah, I wanted to add like the florals here. Which florals did I want? Like these here, and I think it kind of complements the palette here, and it kind of give it like a little rustic kind of look vibe here. So I'm gonna tape this down. All right, I try to get it as straight as possible, but we're gonna work with what we have. All right, so we have that down, and so I want to add, I really wish I had like a leafy vibe here because it's something I was trying to do, but it is what it is. And so I'm gonna add these little guys over here. Yeah, I think that's the 7 dwarfs. So I'm gonna add them over here. Cute, right? And then I wanna add a little deer. And the reason why I wanted to add like something with leaf on it, because the deer, I wanted to make it like a forest kind of thing, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna cut the little pieces off. Okay. All right. I kind of like how it's going though, but you're gonna see my vision soon. Okay. So let's see here. I want to add something down here. So let's see what we can add. I want to add my florals. So there's a specific one like these I want to add. Okay, let's see. Let's add this one here. All right. All right, so I add a little floral piece here, and I want to add this piece in here, like she's like sitting in the forest. I don't know, I don't want to cut, I want to make it flat, but let's see what we can do here. Okay, that's the best that I can possibly do. Okay, so we have her, and let's see here. All right, so we have her down. I want to add a box up here, so let me grab my box. I think I want to do, I don't know if I want to do yellow. All right, I brought up my orange bloom, and I want to use like a mixture of orange and yellow. So I want to add this one down here. All right, I got it to be a little bit straighter. Okay, so let's see what we can add. I want like a little animal or something up here, like a little bunny. A little squirrel here. So cute. Okay, I want to add another box here, and I want to lock in for Wednesday because I do have an appointment that day. So let's see what I can add here. Awesome. I decided to put it over Wednesday because I already have a box here, but I might put a small one here, I'm not sure. Okay, I need one for Tuesday though. All right, so I lock one in for Tuesday. All right, so we have that. I do want to add a quote. So I know they have something here. So I want to add, let's see here. She has one here. Surround yourself with people who makes you feel like sunshine. So I'm going to add something right here for that. Like that a lot. Okay. All right. So we have that down. I do want to add some little birds. I know she has one here. Maybe let's add one on top here. Cute. All right, so we have that side down. All right, let's see what we can do for this particular side here. All right, let's see. You want to bring in more florals here. So let's see what we can add. I like that. All right, so we got that. Okay, let's see here. We have this. I wish she had, I know it has more quotes in the back. Oh, perfect. Start each day with a smile. So I'm gonna add this for down here. Okay. Start each day with a smile. Love that. Okay, I'm loving how this is turning out. Okay, so we have that, we have her. I do want to add the prints, and I do want to add my boxes. So let's get some yellow boxes in here. Cute. Okay. And then I want to add maybe a big one for Saturday and Sunday. Let's see. Awesome. Love that. Okay. All right, so we have that, and I want to add maybe another one for here. I don't know. Okay. Of course, I need to add her in the prints, so I'm going to add them down here. Let's add him up here. Cute. Love that. Okay, and then we're going to cut off a piece of his foot, which is not bad. Okay. All right, I am loving this. All right, so I want to add the apple because that's also was the one of the main elements too. So let's add maybe one here and then one up here. Cute. Love that, because that was like one of the main elements here. I do want to add this little cutie. I'm gonna add him down here. Yeah, I like that because it's like he's looking up at them. Cute. I love that. Okay. All right, guys, we are almost done. I want to add a piece of floral here. So let's see. All right, so I added a little floral piece here just to even it out a little bit. And then I added this little piece here. I think I'm going to be finished with the florals, but I'm just going to leave it to the side for a little bit. All right, so I do need to add in a box for Friday. And let's see what else color we can put. Love that. Okay. And then I want to add a small one up here for Sunday. But I just want a little small one here. All right, so we have all our boxes down. I just want to add a few more elements. Let's see what she has that I can add in here. It has one of these here again. It has some diamonds. Let's see. I'm definitely going to do Cinderella at some point because she's one of my also favorite as well. So let's add a diamond here. The diamonds. Let's see. Cute. Love that. Okay. I really wish, definitely I'm gonna do Cinderella. Can't wait to do Cinderella. Okay. I don't think I have these little stars here. Let's see here. All right, so I just added another little chipmunk here, and then I added some little stars here, some clearer ones. And yeah, so I think this is going to be it for my spread. Yes, this is my Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs spread. Absolutely loved how it turned out. So let's get this back in our planner. All right, guys, so this is going to be it for my Plan With Me Summer Edition. So this week I did Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Absolutely loved how it turned out, my God, guys. So we are kicking off. So we did Ariel, then we paused a little bit, and then we did Snow White. So yeah, so next week, I don't know what I'm going to do next week. Maybe I'll do Cinderella, maybe not. I don't know. But this week I'm actually, for the rest of the couple weeks, I'm going to be using the Happy Planner Classic Stickers Disney Princess sticker book. I did add in some florals in here, and I used Functionally Chic Yellow Blooms from Live Love Posh books. This doesn't sell anymore. And also Functionally Chic Orange Blooms for some orange boxes, just to add a little pop of color. And I also pulled out a scrapbook paper just to give a little different elements to my spread. But also, I don't know if you guys check my community tab, Live Love Posh did come out with restocked on her rainbow boxes this week, so hop on it. And so yeah, so this is going to be it for my plan with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.